What's going on, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists? I think it's time for an episode of On the Bench with Pete. Let's go. Here we are at the studio. Trying to open that. There we go. Put some lights on here. Wow. Yeah, we've really got to crack on. Okay, so today, starting off with, I can't remember her name, but I want to do the gems on her. So, I'll just shut the door. Ooh, there we are. In order to start that process, I'm going to use some Vallejo Chrome, the airbrush one, but that just means it'll give me a nice consistency to paint with. Because don't need much, but it does need to be bright. Now I hope these glasses are adequate. I'm going to try them out. Okay, so find a brush. Nice small one. And here we are. So why am I doing a different? Why did I do a different intro or add a bit on for this week? I don't know. I just felt like it. Just felt like it. No other reason. You know, that's good enough for me. Let's get these on here. Some gem effects on these. They are tiny. You may have noticed by now my new series, which comes out on a Sunday, Warzone Sigma Sunday. And do you know what? I'm actually loving it. Absolutely fantastic models they got in that box set. When I've done these gemstones, I'm going to look at the other Eldar. Can't remember his name, but he's got a load on him. I can't remember his name for the life of me. Seems like ages ago I was working on the Triumvirates. But gotta get them done. So quite good stats wise, you know. You know, even in the 8th, they seem quite good. I say even in 8th. Sometimes things get nerfed on a new edition, but they seem alright actually. Right, okay, so that's some gemstones on her, or the basis of this guy here, remember? He's got a load on him somewhere. Yeah, all over. So we'll do these. Then they can be drying, can't they? Got some Null oil to be doing on the Primaris Marines bases. Not that that's a particularly taxing task, but it's got to be done either way. Yeah, tumble dryers packed up. We've got a new one on order on the way. Don't know when it'll be delivered, but daughters away on NCS, which is like a national vocational adventure weekend. Not weekend. It's actually 3 weeks long, but she's away for 2 weeks. But then she's on another camp. She's on a church camp the week after the second week. But you know, it is a community thing, so don't know what made me say weekend. He's got a lot of these gems on him, I'll give him that, this dude. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I think chrome is quite a good undercolour for the gems. Even on their own they look quite effective. But what I'm going to have to work out is, are my gems all going to be the same colour? Or different colours, do you know? Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to have to get my hands on a Wraith Knight one day, but can't afford that at the moment. But they do look awesome models. But talking of awesome models, Age of Sigmar models are just phenomenal. I love it. Gonna enjoy painting them. Gemstones. Surely not. One in there. That's okay. I got you. Right, there we are. Nearly. Right, now it's done. Excellent. Go back to her. I think I'll do her spikes on the headdress thing in the chrome. It's a nice paint, goes on well. So I noticed they've got a gemstone on them on the end. You probably can't see it there, but trust me, it's there. I'm thinking I'd like to get into more skirmish type games as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the big games too, but skirmish games are like quite appealing right now for several reasons. not least of which is the amount of time it takes to play a game. My legs and feet hurt standing up all that time. So I'm thinking skirmish might be the way forward. Okay. It's going all right actually, not bad at all. Not bad at all. I might have to change the camera angle. Looking up at the monitor. Makes it a bit more accessible. Do you know, I was thinking how odd it was the other day. How these are my favourite types of videos to watch, the paint-along ones. Well, I kind of semi-watch them. I have them on in the background as I'm painting. And, you know, I'm looking at the people and stuff who inspire me to do it, and a lot of them don't do it anymore. Crikey. Now I've surpassed them in numbers on this playlist for this type of video, and I'm like, it's weird. It's just weird. But there you go. Life is strange. Got a crescent moon on the end of this headdress on that side. Then a normal moon, full moon the other side. I presume that's what it is anyway. So we'll capture it with the chrome. Feels like it must be time for a sip of tea in a minute. I've got spikes on the fan to do here as well. May end up doing that. Oh, there's another gemstone back there. Can't miss that one. Thought there might be one on the other side. Double checking, you know. There we go. Oh, I've missed all these gems on the bottom here. God, crikey. It's turned out to be quite a stage. Bad. Do this. Right. Any more? Don't think so. Some sort of, could be daggers in her hair, holding her hair up or something. That's quite cool. It's the sort of thing my wife would do. Hold her hair up with daggers, keep out of her face, you know. Gemstone on the hair. Now I've spotted more. Well. Once you start doing them, they crop up everywhere. Wow. And here's me worrying about whether I'll have enough stuff to be able to do in an episode. Yeah. Oh, and I've just dipped my finger into the paint. Super annoying. Wow, certainly hidden more. Tend to hide in plain sight, these things. Have I got them all? That is the question. Not yet. Another one. Each time you think, yep, that's it, that's the last one, definitely, and then another one appears. Tricky. But we got him. There we are. Well, I think that's it. I think that's it. We hope that's it, he said. Alright, let's get that off. Get a new piece of blue paper towel. It's ripping up on me. Yeah, I'm calling that done. Well, not done. I'm calling that stage done. Right, Missy, you can go over there now. Okay then, it's time to get messy with the null oil. Good job I got another one of these. Washes, glazes. Do I want glossy? normal or not? No, that's a good question. Do I want glossy? Maybe we go. So I've got non-oil gloss. How can I try them out on? Try them out on the Terminators, I suppose. Don't know. Really not sure about that one. Probably I won't go non-oil gloss. Don't know why I got it, to be honest. It's slightly handy, I suppose. Right. So glasses on. Here we go. Non-oil. Non-oil of the Centurion bases. The big bases too. So the next stage on these bases, of course, will be to dry brush them. Right. You can send this pot of non-oil flying. You can feel it, can't you? Feel it in your bones. That's why I often put a bit of blue tack under the pot. Right, now for my flying dudes. Flying dudes. Not flying so much, hovering. Jetpack dudes. With their jetpack doodads. Hovering away. There we are. It's quite a big stage, really, I suppose, this. Not so much big stage, monotonous stage. Yeah. I think I made the right decision to go with the matte non-oil though. Something else I'm looking forward to later this year, which will be here before you know it, and that is October. I really want to get my Orc Bomber finished this year. Of course, the biggest milestone in that, or the biggest milestone to achieve will be to attach it to its base. It really will. So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. Well, I'll start thinking about his cloak soon. At some point. Right, so Marines themselves. The hardest thing on these is going to be the decals, I think. I think so. I'm not sure how the glossy null would go on their guns, though. That might be something worth thinking about. The casings and things. I'll have to be a bit more precise with it than I'm being now, but yeah, that might work. So yeah, you know. Do like these Primaris Marines, they look grand. Very good. Right. I realise I've got to do my Terminators as well. I've got to do the Astrid Granite for them, but I've got other things to do on their armour, I think. Looking at it. Possibly. It'd be good if I can do all these with this part. I doubt it though. Bad, we're nearly at half an hour here now, which is quite good. And I'm not struggling for things to do. Got Bullgryns to do as well, which is going to be good. Got some editing to do later. I just want to get a bit of hobby time in. You're wondering what day I'm filming this on? It is actually Tuesday. That changes, like the weather. Yeah, running out of non-oil now, which is a shame. No, he's gone. Gone, Governor. Empty. Six more to do there. Six more to do. Let's get some Bluetac. Let's pop you down. Right. Slightly less likely to tip over. I don't know how they make their washers, but the Games Workshop washers I prefer better than anyone's. Because a lot of the inks are a bit too harsh for my liking. It's a Bullgryn. Yeah, basically, you can't see it on camera, but I've got my pot blue tacked to the glass. Long time ago, I did a series called Pete's Pointers, which is just basic tips for absolute beginners. See there, it's super glued, not super glued, super glued, blue tacked. There we go. It's the only way. Otherwise, I mean, if you've not suffered the heartache of tipping your wash onto your carpet, you won't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's a painful experience. It really is. Right, my Bullgryn friends, need some Reikland Flash Shade for you. Have a sip of tea. Yeah. We're getting there, we're getting there. Right. So what I'm after, more or less this sort of size. Reikland Flesh Shade, but just on their skins. So sorry about that, guys, that's my phone going off, but I won't let it disturb us. When I get a chance, I'll put it on silent. Yeah, once I've done the flesh on the Bullgryns, there's quite a bit of it actually, but I'll then turn my attention to the trousers and things, which I think is Thunderhawk Blue on the box art, which I'll try and follow. It's weird, sometimes I like to follow box art, sometimes I don't. And this is one of the occasions where I do want to follow it, so I'm going to, he says. Bullgryn. Two Bullgryns. And then 3. I'm going to get the box again because I want some Ogryns too. So is that greedy? I fancy doing a skirmish game campaign thing with just Bullgryns and Ogryns. 3 of each. That'd be good. That'd be awesome. Actually. Yeah. Like a sort of kill team campaign. Right. So that's 2 Bullgryns. On with the 3rd. I'll be doing Cadian Flesh Tone after this to bring out the kind of lighter flesh tone on the models. I'm sure they exist, but I've not seen any of these Bullgryns types with like the darker skin type. I expect that would look quite cool. It's that looking badass. Right, there he is. 3 Bullgryns shade washed with Wetland flesh shade. Let's turn this phone down to silent. Okay. Right, okay. Alright. Okay. Just dealing with this. Because you know what it's like. You get a message on your phone, you gotta deal with it. Sometimes. Right, put it over there. Right, okay. So the Bullgryn flesh tone is done. Now I've got my Dark Angels, which will need some wash too. Let's have a look. They're going to need... Well, I'm going to use Baltan Green. I know it's probably not the one to be using. Let's see if I've got an open one. So looking through my washers, guys. I'm going for Baltan Green on these dudes. Right, with my Bullgryns over there. I can put my razor back away actually. Well, actually I need to seal it, don't I? So I'll start doing that. I can start getting some stuff off the bench, which would be good. Because I'm going to need a clear bench pretty soon. Okay, I'll actually clean the other brush up as well. That's the day of washes. Baltan Green. Okay. Alright. At least with this stage, on these guys I can just slather it on and not worry about it. I do like stages where you can do that. Just whack it on there. All you've really got to worry about is not splatting yourself too much with the shade wash. Yep, that'll do for him. That's 2. Getting quite a bit done here. More than I thought I was going to, which is awesome. So yeah, looking forward to getting a new tumble dryer. I know that's a bit sad, but heck, the old one seemed to use up a lot of electric because it was no matter how many times I cleaned the filters and you needed to put it on 2 or 3 times. It's ridiculous. Now the heater's packed up on it as well, so it's like, and it's making a funny noise. So it really is time to let it go to the great laundry in the sky. or wherever they go. Oh. Bullgryns is on a mission. Just make sure there's no dirt on him. No, seems fine. That's good. That's why I've got to get some of this stuff off of the bench, because it's just ridiculously clogged up. And I shall should spray my razor back really, but I don't know if I can be bothered. I'm going to need my airbrush for other stuff today, probably, and I don't know if I want to put the varnishes for it, so I need a major clean. Well, it will for me, the way I work. It's a nice day here today. It was a nice day yesterday. Apparently it's not going to be nice tomorrow. I won't know until tomorrow arrives, of course. But yeah. Right. Okay. Ta-da. No, don't pack that away. Still need it. What do we need it for? What else is green, folks? What else is green? We got orcs. We got lots of orcs. This is turning into a bench wash. Although it did start out with some chrome. Right. Be careful with these guys. Use an older wash brush while that's in. It's an older brush, but it's in better condition. Weird, I know. Pop corker there, how do you get that? Pop him back. So my Dark Angels. I'll pop my tank over there. I'm gonna have to start sealing him up, because then I can take him off my bench. And that'll be great. It's not finished, but I get to a certain stage. I mean, I need to do the lights and things, but I get to a certain stage where I'm happy to field it, and that'll do me. Then I'll pack it away. That's what I'll do. Right then. So we're still green. Definitely no other orcs hiding away there. So it looks like definitely no. But I wouldn't be shocked if one turns up. Right. See, these orcs have had warg flesh applied to them. I can't remember the name of the other green wash that you can get. But I think I use this one for orcs. It's weird, some of these have gloves on, some of them don't. So I'll have to make sure I keep on top of that. Okay. This orc doesn't have a helmet, so he's cool. Don't know why that should make him more cool than the others, but so what else? So my daughter's away on this NCS thing for 3 weeks, then away for a week in Sparkford. So out of the 6 weeks summer holiday, I'm not actually going to see her that much. And I know she doesn't really watch these videos, but in case she ever does, I would just like to say, I am missing you, strange as that may be. That's a strange thing to say because we're always bantering with each other, but you know, I do miss her company. Not that I see her much when she's home. Usually in her room or doing videos or listening to music or doing her homework or whatever, but there's a presence that's lacking. It just seems odd. It seems odd that she's not going to burst through the door when she's finished college. Usually while I'm filming. But I think she's having a good time from the few posts I've seen. Hope she is anyway. My wife and I were just saying, was it last night? I can't remember. But we never had stuff like that when we were kids, like that age. Never got away on stuff like that. It was just, you know, times were different. We got so much more options now. More options and yet more limitations as well, it seems, which is weird. It's just life in general, though, I would say. So these orcs are quite unusual. Must be older models or something. I can't remember the name of it, but I've ordered a werewolf game, like a board game thing. I forget what it's called. It's supposed to be like a really quick game, like a 10-minute game. I thought it'd be good for us to play as a family. You know, quick to set up and just go for it. That's like dominoes quickness, and we like playing dominoes. You know, we played dominoes every night when we were in Florida. It's really cool. I've still got some work to do on my memory lane video. Do you remember I said I was going to do like a trip down memory lane? My walk to school, etc, etc. And yeah, I still haven't gone any further on that, but might be able to do some on Friday. That might be an option. So I've got my wife's car because mine's just not working very good. I think the drive shaft's gone. But yeah, I'm going to have my wife's car on Friday. I may take a drive out there and begin. Hopefully the weather will be okay. If it's not, obviously I won't do it, because what would be the point in that? Kept soaking Don't want to get my camera wet either. So. But if weather allows, what is it they say? Weather permitting, I will go and do it. I mean, I could start editing like the beginning of it now, but just haven't got around to it. But I will. Wow, 15 minutes. Look at that. Where does the time go? And these guys, orcs, I think orcs are easy to paint. I think they're that good as soon as you put the wash on their skin. Now I'm going to stop for dinner after this. Do you know, I'm thinking about having a bacon sandwich. Because I bought bacon yesterday and I'm thinking, ooh, yes please. Bacon is good. Yeah. Bacon. Yeah, I'm sure these are older sculpts. They're quite good though. The orcs, I think the orcs are gradually getting bigger as time progresses, which I don't mind at all. Everything's getting bigger, isn't it? Like scale wise. I like bigger models. I like big chunky models with loads of detail on. Don't get me wrong, I like small, well, I like kind of true scale models when they're well painted and that, but I just don't like painting them. Right, that's those guys done. I'm just thinking, is there anything I can do for like 8 minutes? Not really. So, I think I'm going to end it there. Alright, glasses off, end it there. And thank you for joining me on this episode of On the Bench with Pete. Sorry, it's mostly just been like washing bases and skin and things, but I did get the gemstones done at the start. Well, the base coat, the chrome undercoat, and I'm going to use those technical gemstone paints. There's a blue, a red and a green, I believe, so I may interchange them. Don't know yet, I'll see. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and remember, all brushes lead to war, and bye for now folks. Bye bye.